G'day guys, that's not a very good first impression, is it? I just was about to finish this car and not make a video on it after saying I need to make more videos on BMWs, and I just thought, right, I'll make it as quick as I can because I really don't have the time. Now, these 320 and 318s and all that in petrol suffer from oil leaks from the rocker covers and all the O-rings. Okay, now, even though it looks like I'm just going to start on a bad video, they're brilliant. The overall design of BMW is excellent. Every car has its flaws, and the oil leaks here are inexcusable. Yesterday I said do not touch these cars, and boom, I got one in today. So this car's stalling. Everyone's tried to fix it, including BMW. I have no codes or anything. It's basically, this is the car. It's one of those. Okay, it's 320. Now, what you look out for: front shock absorbers, okay, brakes and discs, like every German car. These hoses leak. The power steering hoses, they look the same for many years. That little rubber mount there, hold on, that little rubber mount there in the center of the screen there with the number on it, from memory they're 40 bucks each or something, but they've been around since the 80s. So oil leaks, crankshaft leaks, vanos solenoids, and if you over rev them, they wear out the whole gear in the camshaft gear. In the scanner there's even an eccentric shaft wear test. Now, bushes, do not buy these cars lowered because the bushes go, they always have. But look, overall these are not bad. You can see there the top strut tower is the boots drop down, so the shock absorbers are very susceptible on 120i's. Very, they always bounce around. Now, that's superficial. That's just superficial, right? Okay, see, the washer's meant to be bent, but that bush is not wearing out. It's just got some sort of little cracks on the outer skin. Now, they get damaged under here. This one isn't though. Now, what was I going to show you? Oh yeah, and the drive couplings. See the drive coupling? I mean, they've been around for years. So these are the things you need to check. They block the drains up with huge amounts of leaves, and you can see here, this is why I like BMWs. I mean, look, there's the drain for the aircon. It's brilliant. So there's the drain for your aircon. Now, the tray's held on with many screws, so when you're buying these, you can't really check them easily. So my brother wanted one of these, and we looked at like 15 of them, and the oil leaks had penetrated the trays. But here you're getting privileged to see where the oil leak has not shown itself yet under the vehicle whatsoever, because as I said on the Mercs, they've got a capacity to hold oil. So radiators go. The problem with these cars is if they overheat, you never know it. But the bottoming out, as I say, with the radiators, the whole plastic frame, much better than Volkswagen. Like, you've got a bit of room here, but still the radiators go. Wow, Switzerland. So, you know, I've never had the fan motors go on BMs, but you know, like I'm sure they do now and then. You get horn failures. ABS sensors are fairly cheap. You can see here the unique BMW McPherson strut with one bolt. They clamp it on with one bolt there. So yeah, brake wear sensors, probably cheaper in Europe, but you can see this is all aluminium under here. Okay. So with BMWs, oil leaks are very hard to follow because they track down the block. So yeah, the vacuum pump on the back of the cylinder head leaks as well. You can actually see it there, like the C-classes I've made videos on. See it right there at the top? That's the brake booster vacuum pump. Lots of bits of plastic to get damaged, and you know, they really make an effort. Look, it's all for streamlining, and you know, look, this is what they do. But if you look around the quality of these cars, you can't compare them to a Volkswagen. The Volkswagens look similar, but they're crap. Okay, what's that up there? Wow. What's that? Okay. Oil is travelling. Oh my god, it's manual. What's that? Okay, shift rod selector legs. Now let me see if it's gone. Yep, the bushes are slightly worn. So we learn something every day here. BMW's always split the fuel tanks to be even. I don't know if it's got 2 fuel pumps, I doubt it, but they used to in the 5 Series and that. Diff bushes are more on the more powerful models, but you need to get this car checked before you buy it. Now also they get an exhaust leak from here. Sorry guys, this video is shocking. Okay, see that flange? Now, watch this. Okay, see? So you just lubricate them and gently tighten them. You can see here all the critical lines for the fuel run up high. Now, this integrated, no, the handbrake is still in the drum. So yeah, BMWs are good with the rear brakes. What I wanted to look at was fuel brake lines. Where do they run the brake lines? They're ABS wires that have been tampered with, you can see. So look at that, it's gone in the spring, see? So look, stuff like that. Now, let me just have a look here at what's going on here. There's the brake lines. All right. Now, in Europe, where they put salt on the roads, they would rot. Okay, all the cars rot, nothing survives. You can see here for accidents back here. Already I can see their bullshit wiring. This car has been bought from a used car dealer. I can see the wiring's not in place. So, you know, cars have little things happen. Now the tyres are all the same size here. Also front lower control arm bushes. I mean, I haven't had them, but my mate told me they always go with, you know, at BMW. These link rods on bad roads will wear out. So shock absorbers, brakes, and the oil leaks is the main thing. I would say do not buy this model. Though you can see it's a BMW, the 1 Series has always been an issue. This is the 2006 Series cars. Stay away from them. Now, the model after got even worse. So just don't buy these cars and the 320 either, unless, as I say, you're in a cool climate and it's, you know, in Europe and it's been looked after and it's all good. Yeah, so you can see here engine oil going down onto the engine mount, which probably is liquid filled anyway. Okay. Now, I've had steering racks a lot on BMWs, but not really here. But see, you can see the very basic design they have. When you go under a 135 twin turbo, it's just all customized, and you can see the handmade welds, or yeah, they're definitely handmade welds. Have a look at them. So these are made by hand, but you know, these front radius rod bushes go. And also, if people don't know how to do radiators, they break it, like in my Mercedes video, all the plastic breaks. It's not worth it, guys. Okay, I love BMWs, but, you know, oh, air conditioning, of course. Number 1 BMWs, they're the ones that the condensers go on a lot. Yeah, but bad accident repairs, bad servicing will make the car worse than, and neglect will make the car just a nightmare. But they are inherently bad, not a good model. Now, diesel is something different. You can see here the disc is quite worn, but the pads have been replaced. Now, this car's stalling, and for years no one knows why. It hasn't done it to me, but I put the scanner on it, and I actually instantly reprogrammed the idle. It's just beautiful. I can do anything I want on a German car, you know. I lifted the idle and rewrote it for life. I could have done another idle setting, but I just did one. And yeah, I cleaned the throttle body a bit. Now I've got to go, but I'm not going to go into interior wear and tear. You have to check all the doors and door locks and all that. Refer to some previous videos. But this lady needs her car, and I'm running late. So, you know, don't get fooled by the nice paint. These cars have a lot of issues, but most of them, as I say, are caused by bad repairs and neglect. The oil leaks are standard. All the O-rings shrink and leak just out of warranty. Okay, if you can extend your warranty, always do. And make sure when you service it at BMW or Audi or wherever you go, they don't tell you about the oil leak starting. Never, not one customer was ever told, oh, hey, your car's starting to leak oil. Yeah, we'll do it for you under warranty. No, that would happen in a Jap company, but not them. Because what happens after 3-4 years, all the cars just started leaking catastrophically. So when this car puts 2 drops on the floor, start putting money aside, the leak very, very quickly deteriorates from the rocker cover and all the vanos O-rings and stuff like that. Obviously, people don't like doing spark plugs on these if it's all covered up, so make sure your spark plugs are done. Oxygen sensors fail, but then again, they do on many cars. You can see here a harmonic balancer, acoustic weight on the catalyst. Okay, there's 4 oxygen sensors that I can see here. So yeah, no ethanol in them. Drive belts, electric water pump up here. That's electric water pump. Yep. Be very wary, very, very wary of these cars. You're better off just getting a good, much newer, cheaper Hyundai i30, even though I despise them. These cars have always been a problem. This is an M-Line one, so it's got all the M seats and all that. Anyway, stay away, lemon alert. Even though the fundamentals are there for a beautiful car, this combined with air conditioning, the oil leaks, the shock absorbers, and the electronic faults, forget about it. If it's missed one big service for 20, 30,000, don't touch it. Because in the rocker cover is a massive gear to turn the eccentric of the cam. So the gears wear out and cause all sorts of problems. Anyway, hope that helps.